If you have not followed his Triple H horse racing podcast, you're missing out. It's one of the best podcasts in the country.
Good evening and welcome to episode 436 of Picks and Ponies right here on the HHH Racing Podcast. I'm your proud host, Howard Kravitz, along with co-host Kyle Roscoe and Pete Visco, along with many other people that will be here this evening from our podcast. Can you feel the energy and the excitement? We are finally here. It is the draw, the post positions for each of the 14 races for the 2025 Breeders' Cup. Thank you very much for joining us here live Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, the notification on the top right, and smash that like button. We would greatly appreciate that as well. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor. And, of course, you can follow us at HHH Racing Pod as the crew is all gathering together here. We've also got on the bottom of the screen co-hosts of Picks and Ponies, Paul Halloran, and co-hosts of Benton and Boozin, Patrick Kunzel. Gentlemen, it is a very exciting night tonight. We finally get to find out who is in the fields. Let me first welcome Pete Visco, who's going to be spinning the dials, so to speak, in the background and putting up the post positions as they occur in real time. Pete, how you doing tonight first?
I'm doing awesome. How you guys doing? It's good to be here. We always love Breeders' Cup not pre-entry day, post-position draw day. So should be fun.
Paul, this is one of the most exciting times of the year right now. There are certainly some races that come to mind right away where the post draw is crucial. Any in particular for you?
Well, I mean, I think, the turf sprints, you certainly don't want to be parked out in the 10, 11, 12, especially at a place like Del Mar where, where the turns are tighter. I heard Todd Pletcher this morning saying he's desperate not to draw the rail in the Classic based on Fierces's adventures on the rail despite winning. I think those turf sprints being way outside could certainly be a hindrance.
Kyle, there's 5 races, championship races on Friday, 9 on Saturday. Are you looking forward to any particular race this upcoming weekend? Other than the obvious, the $7 million Classic, which is a classic of a lifetime.
Well, of course. I mean, definitely of my lifetime, that's for sure, especially of where I've been really into the sport. Honestly, I'd love to see where the Aidan O'Brien horses draw on Friday. Obviously, that's nothing creative, but with Gestad and Precise most likely being very heavy favorites, it's very exciting to see where they are. And I said it on our pre-entry show. I think the turf is the best race on the entire day, and being with the Classic being that good, I'm just very excited to see how that turf shakes out because, again, just with all it's what you dream of, right? When you get all these contenders coming from all over the globe to come and fight for this crown, it's what it's all.
No
It's what the
doubt.
Breeders' Cup's all about.
No doubt. If I look to my right, it's because I have FanDuel on, so we are going to be, just let everyone know the format. Well, obviously, we can't show, there's no reason to show the TV, plus we can't. But as they pick the horses out of the bin, as the ping pong balls come out, we will tell Pete right away, and he'll get up on screen right away, and we'll give some instant commentary. Patrick, good to see you, my friend. I know you've been very busy with work and life and whatnot. Is there a race in particular other than the Classic that you're really looking forward to, either out of curiosity or also in terms of the post positions? I know a race that we haven't mentioned yet tonight. I'm very interested in the sprint and to see where Ben Tornado and Copion draw. Anything come to mind off the top of your head, Patrick?
Yeah, I think the race that I'm going to cover on the Power Picks, the Dirt Mile, Nisos. Where's Nisos going to draw? That's a pretty short run to the first turn there. So I'm interested to see where Nisos draws because, listen, if he runs his race, they might all be running for second. So I do want to see where Nisos. That's kind of where I'm most intrigued.
That's actually a good point. Right now, I'm just going to show everyone what Pete Visco is going to be working with here. He's already got the juvenile sprint ready to go once they start calling it out. And it's going to go very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, because I think their goal is to finish all 14 races in 1 hour. I know the World Series is occurring tonight, plus other things, and they do draw very quickly. So really appreciate everyone watching and listening right now. We already have over over a few hundred people watching live right now already. We'd really like your comments in the live chat. Like, for example, we have Tom Espinoza here from San Francisco. What's up, Tom? Hello, everyone. Let's get these numbers posted. I agree. Ed Burke, bourbon and a cocktail? Sure, why not? Whatever you'd like to be drinking is fine. We got Katie is here. We have, of course, Matt Miller is here. Our Ryan will be out west. We've seen the time. No doubt disappointed that the crew is hanging in Florida this year. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, to be very honest, but our crew is not going to be at the Breeders' Cup this year. 3 years in a row going out west is just a little bit too much for many people. We are actually going to be in an undisclosed location in Florida at a great Airbnb. Myself, Kyle, Patrick, many people actually from the podcast are going to be there. So we will not be at Del Mar this year, but we're going to have a great time. We got Minnesota Horse Racing is here. What's up, Minnesota? That could be a lot of people. Vale Place. I haven't seen your name in a while. What's up, Vale Place? My man, Paul Halloran, he says. Yep, Paul is here, of course. What else? We got Marco Lu. Good luck in the BCBC, Matt. And hey, I'll give myself a little good luck as well. Jeff Amster is here. John Judge is here. Wants to know the odds on Fierceness draw on the inside again. I don't think they want the inside for sure, as who I think Kyle already alluded to that. Got Michael Austin is here. Brad Anderson. Good evening, Team HHH. Let's get ready to rumble. I like that, Brad. Thanks for joining the show. Appreciate it. Terry Frank, now get serious. Absolutely no doubt about that, guys. As we have a lot of people in the chat, the best thing to do is go to our YouTube channel and watch live. Sylvain is here, of course, cheering on his Blue Jays. A new person, Eric 6181. What's up, Eric? Heading to my first Breeders' Cup this year. All right, Eric, have a great time. If you've never been to Del Mar, it is absolutely special. So want to say hello to Eric Hines Buck Castle. What's up? Love Canterbury. Love the people. Angela Herman, Paul Allen, all the great people there at Canterbury. Hello to all the people up in Minnesota. Tanner Hawkins is here. Got a lot of people here. Guys, again, there's 14 races. A lot of big chalk, Pete, and they're going to be drawing pretty soon. Look, they're still in their pregame mode here. This is the draw lag like Gulfstream. But Pete, there's a lot of heavy favorites. Not potentially. There will be heavy favorites on Friday. I can't remember a Friday that could be as chalky as this Friday could be.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen, at least for the payouts for some of us playing some pick fives or whatever bets you're trying to get into. But yeah, I mean, obviously we think Ted Nafi will probably be the lowest. Do we all think Ted Nafi might be the lowest horse of the weekend potentially? or close to it. I mean,
I would
who's
say
going to be
yes. I think
lower?
precise
Precise
could
could
be
be.
sub even
I
money.
think Ted Naffi
Lake
would only
Victoria
be.
was 3 to 5. Is that right, guys? Last
Was
year,
it that low?
what was
Yeah,
Lake
maybe.
Victoria last
3
year?
to 5, I
Remember?
believe
Yeah.
is you're correct. And definitely looked the part on the track for that.
Yeah.
matter.
Sorry, go ahead, Pete.
No, I was just thinking because that field is kind of small too, the juvenile. So
is.
it could be where that's just where the money goes, and he sort of lays over the
Yep.
field a lot. I mean, but Precise is probably second. Maybe Ben Tornado will take a bunch of money. But yeah, the hope is that we don't get that. I think the first race on Friday, though, which we'll talk about soon, the turf sprint, at least that one on paper looks like it's pretty wide open.
What's up, E Love? How you doing? Going to be hitting you up for your BC picks. The best there's definitely a way to do that as we have a minute. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll let you talk about this, Kyle. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to bring up our website, the actual site itself, but I will bring this. Can you talk about the bottom of the screen for E Love and anyone else, because people can still purchase this unbelievable package? Which, by the way, forget the 20. It's going to be over 30. I got to change as we speak. It's going to be over 30 pages. But go ahead and talk about that, Kyle, real quick.
Paul, that's one thing for sure is there's never anything short of the pages that we need to do for these BC packages. But I'll tell you what, guys, if as unbiased as we possibly could be on this screen right now, you get an absolute ton of information regarding all the Breeders' Cup races, because not only do you get our top 3 picks for every single race, you get full write-ups for all 14 Championship Breeders' Cup races done by the entirety of our podcast hosts and co-hosts. Of course, Picks and Ponies, Ben and Boozin, and Pacific Horse Players. It's all done through our website. Again, if you are a current Power Pick subscriber on Saturday, you do get a discount to $35. Again, that's 30 pages for only $35 if you subscribe for our normal Saturday. That's only, $1 and some change a page, which is, again, for the amount of information you're getting, is a very, very good price, as a lot of these packages from other places can run you up, $100 on the high end. So, and again, if you're not a normal Power Pick subscriber, it only goes up to $45. But again, that's still $1 and change some page. Again, it's all done through hhhracingpodcast.com. The drop down is right in the middle of the page. You'll see Power Picks tip sheet. Click the drop down arrow, and you will get right to the Power Picks. You'll say Breeders' Cup Power Picks tip sheet. There you go, right on the screen right there. Power Picks tip sheet right in the middle of the screen, and on that drop down menu, Breeders' Cup Power Picks. And once you click that, it has all the information you need, including on what's in there. Previous editions of these Breeders' Cup Power Picks, 24, 23, 22, they're all on there for you guys to look at, so you know exactly what you're getting. But also, and according to that, it'll give you all the information you need on how to pay for it. It's all done directly through PayPal and Venmo directly to Howard himself, and he will send them out to you. Most likely, I believe I saw your email today, Howard. Most likely on Thursday night, you'll get both editions, correct?
Right. The deadline, though, is Wednesday noon.
That's right.
If you want, it's Wednesday noon Eastern is the deadline for our Breeders' Cup package Power Pick tip sheet. Please go ahead and check that out. It's always very popular. We work very hard at it. Paul, Sovereignty worked. Sovereignty's, there's a lot of storylines. The Sovereignty is certainly one of them. Worked 49 change yesterday. Was it this morning or was it yes? I think it was yesterday. This morning. I mean, and we're gonna have Ryan Anderson is gonna be coming on here in just a little bit as well, who's been trackside all morning for us, our sort of Breeders' Cup correspondent. I mean, all systems go. There's absolutely nothing you can say about his horse flesh, the way he's been prepared. I guess the only negative, he's got to face older horses, but I've seen as low as sub 2-1 now in some of the anti-post betting in Europe. He looks the part. He could be something special on Saturday. It's going to be really an amazing race.
Yeah, I just look at the way Mott has prepared him, and it's remarkably similar to what I saw him do with Cody's Wish 2 years ago. It's the same timing as far as when he ran. Well, actually, the timing is the same as 22, 23. He had to run the Vosburg in between because of that Whitney thing. But the key work, I think, Howard, was the second to last work at Saratoga when he really blew him out. And then ratcheted it down, and today was just maintenance. So, You always worry about shipping, and according to what the people on TV are reporting, as you said, he looks the part in the flesh. So apparently the ship didn't take a lot out of him. It takes a lot out of me. You know, none of us are going this year. We couldn't ship for the third year in a row. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you know how I feel about him. I'm all in times a zillion. But it's a good race. He's going to have to earn it, and you know, I encourage people to bet others so he gets to go off around 2-1, please.
It's more than a good race. It's a real good race. It looks like we have a call to the post now for the draw. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen right now for Pete and everyone else to see here. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Sometimes I will go full screen, but post position draws coming up, and it's going to be quick. Pete, I will give the number first and then the horse to make it easier for you. They're going to go pretty quick. Again, there are 14 races, and it's going to go fast and furious. Fortunately for you, Pete, and I guess everyone else, some of the field sizes are not quite as big as they have been, especially on Friday.
Now, there's a few smaller ones, but there are a couple where the gates will be pretty full. So we have a nice blend. I mean, I don't think we're lacking for talent in any of the fields, though. So
no.
Honestly, it's really just going through it. I think really just the Juvenile is the one that leaves you maybe a little bit wanting more. But I mean, there's still some quality in there.
Well, let me ask you a question, Pete. What is it? When is an ideal? I think the Juvenile is going to be 8 horses, I believe.
7, right? Is it 7 or 8? 7 or 8? 8. Okay.
I think it's 8. Well, it's still a relatively short run to that first turn. If you are a fan of Ted Noffey, where would you like him to draw, and what would be his worst position, 1 or 8?
I mean, I think 8. I guess you don't want to get hung. Probably 1, just because 1, I think you can get yourself into trouble, right? I mean, there's going to be speed coming down on you. So, I mean, I think if you're a horse who wants to be close but not too close, I think the 1 is sometimes a dicey proposition. So I feel like 8, they could work his way over and get a spot.
Pat, I don't know how you feel, but I think the worst case scenario for Ted Noffey would be Brandt drawing just outside of him. No, not because of anything nefarious would go on, but Brandt is going to send hard. And, well, let's just say by accident, he might come out of the gate slightly to the left. I just don't think Ted Noffey wants Brandt 1 slot to his outside. Other than that, or the rail, I think Ted Noffey will be just fine. Would you agree with both those things?
Yeah, I would agree with everything you said. I think he wants to draw outside. Even the 8, I think Todd would be perfectly happy with that.
Totally agree. Kyle, they were at Del Mar last year, of course, and we saw the track play pretty fairly. We won't talk about last year's Juvenile for reasons you and I and Patrick know for sure, especially, so we won't bring that up. But I still think you do want to be forward in general on the dirt. We had a great show. We did Del Mar track profile show from the Pacific Horse Players guys, and I should say, if you're not familiar with our website, please go to it. Go to HHH Racing Podcast. Just type that in the search bar onto YouTube. And we have a whole section of Breeders' Cup. I believe this is the 8th or 9th show already. We've got we have 2 live shows in the next 2 days. The Friday card preview is tomorrow with myself, Pete, and Paul. The Saturday card preview is split on Wednesday between the Pacific Horse Player guys and myself, Pete, and Paul, the last 5. Kyle, you and Patrick and a bunch of the Bet and Boozing guys are going to cover the early pick 5 on Friday, as there are 5 undercard races. We've got it all covered, Kyle, the next few days right here on the HHH Racing Podcast. Don't turn that dial, they'd like to say.
No, and like I said, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any of them. But speaking of how the track played last year, we also have a show on that too, being that the Del Mar track trends, how the dirt and the turf plays at the multiple distances. But generally out on the West Coast, you never want to be too far out of it, at least on the dirt per se. On the turf as well, but more so on the dirt, you definitely want to be within the first type of call to have the run on the first turn. Even Sierra Leone last year, being with his type of run, was still somewhere in the mid pack and made a run on the far turn. So very interesting. And again, we have shows all covering all of this stuff. So again, after this post position drop, that interests you, heading over to our YouTube channel.
Absolutely. E-Love likes blackout time a little bit in that race for Kenny McPeak. Blackout time ran huge. It looks like we have Nick Luck and the gang ready to, and Brittany Aaron ready to give the draw for the first race. So that should be happening very soon. Again, I'm watching it on my computer through FanDuel, so I might be a few seconds behind. If you're watching this on YouTube, and a lot of you are, we're automatically about 6 or 7 seconds behind because of the lag. So you probably will literally know the post before we do, but not much before. Plus, you won't hear Paul's wonderful ranting about a Godolphin horse that gets a horrible post. So, we don't want to miss out. We don't want to miss out on that for sure. Again, Ryan Anderson is supposed to be here as well. He's finishing up another show. Ryan lives in San Diego area and has been out on the track in the morning. So it looks like we are about ready to go here. Again, Pete, I will call out the number first and then the name. It's going to start the Juvenile Turf Sprint. It looks like Nick Luck is about ready. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully, yep, we got the pills. We got the pills and then the little balls ready to come out of the pill, and we're ready to rock and roll here. Again, Pete, I'll number first and then the horse name. The odds will come at the end. David Aragona, by the way, giving the odds this year. Good for him for the Breeders' Cup. Last year, Magnum Force upset at a big price as the Euro train started early last year. We'll see if a Euro wins this race. You got a very fast, exciting horse in Schwarzenegger for Wesley Ward. The favorite is going to be True Love, a very talented Euro for Mr. O'Brien, who I hear is a pretty good trainer out there in Ireland at Ballydoyle. Lenny Lou is an exciting story for the B and Cone team. Cy-Fair, a lot of interesting names on that list. Military Code and Brussels also for Aiden. Here we go. Juvenile Turf Sprint. It's going to kick it off right now. I believe it's a $1 million purse. Race, what is this? Race 6, correct, guys, on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Race 6 Friday. Yep. All right. So we're about to start here. And here we go. We're going to start with the draw. I have the sound off on the TV for obvious reasons, so I'm just going to be watching and letting everyone know. Number 9, True Love, right off the start, the favorite. 9, True Love, out of 12. I say that's a decent post,
That's a good
guys.
post for her.
It's a good post. It's a little bit wide. 5, Obliteration. Very fast horse. By the way, True Love is going to be ridden by Wayne Lorden, guys, and not Sumion. That's very interesting to me. Number 8, Havana Anna. Another Euro who's actually fast as well out of the gate. So Euro's 1, 2. 10, Cy-Fair Irad. I love that post. Can track the Euros. A little wide, but I still like it. 10 is Cy-Fair.
So
12, Lenny Lou. Thoughts, guys?
Ooh.
God damn
See ya.
Did you just say see ya, Paul?
Yeah, too far.
Wow.
God damn it.
Okay.
Sorry, Andy.
6, Intricate Spirit for I believe that's for Miguel, right?
Miguel,
Clement.
yeah.
And West Point, I believe. That's a good post.
So I wonder if Sumion's probably riding Brussels. Then,
7 is Mission Central. So there are 3 Euros right next to each other. 2 of them, Aiden. Donegan, Dylan McGonigal. Number 3 is Royal. Number 3 is Royal Testament. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, he's good. He's a young kid.
Yes.
He rides
11 Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
wow.
I like that.
Do you?
I
Pat?
do.
This is
Okay.
like straight go.
Straight go.
Number 2 is Military Code, and that is the one that's written for Buick. Buick is riding Military Code. 4, Aspect Island, Dettori. And there's just one more, and it is going to be Brussels for Sumion. That's wow. So Sumion in general's first call for Aiden, and it's Brussels on the inside. There is a lot of Euros here. The story of this race, guys, to me is Schwarzenegger. He's going to go, and he has to cross over. That might be an issue for some of those Euros guys right to his left.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
How about
I was
poor
going to say
Dale Howard? How about poor Dale Roman shipping out a week and a half early, and the horse is fourth on the AE list, Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that didn't get in. Switch and Love didn't get in. I thought he's going to the
Baccio didn't get in later than
Right.
planned. Didn't get in.
yeah. A lot of how many Euros are there? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
6? Half the field.
6. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thoughts,
The
Pete?
Americans had their run of this race
Half the
in the
field is
early
Euros,
years.
Yeah, oh, that's a shame. They're all going to lose.
Yeah. No,
All
they
six
ain't.
All
of
right,
them.
juvenile fillies, Pete. Here we go. We'll talk a little bit. We'll be on after this as well. After all 14 are drawn, we'll be on for a little bit to talk about that. But Schwarzenegger drawing wide and having to clear from a far outside post is very interesting. To me.
Good. That's
think
going
it-
to heat the pace
I think
up.
it does help though that he's got what 4 Euros.
One
indirectly
Iron
inside.
Orchard. Sorry,
You're good.
Kyle.
No
One
worries.
is Iron Orchard. Juvenile fillies. Here we go. Mile of 16th. Wide open race, in my opinion.
More for 2 on draws of the horses I liked originally.
6, La Vie Lumiere. Kazushi in the saddle. You don't like Iron Orchard with the rail there, Kyle?
I'd much rather have her somewhere.
She's
towards
still
the
going to
out.
win, Kyle. Don't worry about it.
5, Tommy Joe.
I liked how she showed a different side of her. Now I think she's going to have to go from the inside.
Yeah, she could sit. It's a
Hard
small
pass
field.
for Matt Miller this race. Number 2, my top pick as of now, Bottle of Rouge. I like that post, actually. Mike Smith's going to ride for Natalie Baffert. 7, the favorite, most likely Explora, another Baffert. Drawing that post is absolutely fine
Yeah,
for her.
perfect for her.
Yeah, she won't have any issues in there. 3 is Meaning, Jose Ortiz. This is my long shot play of the race. She could be fast, the gun runner. Although they're all sort of fast, right, guys? There's no closers in this race at all on paper. Number 4 is Percy's Bar. Machado, who needs to make sure he knows where the wire is and stay straight.
Yeah. Good luck.
And is there? I think that's it. I think there's only 7 here, Pete. No, I'm sorry.
No.
Super Corridora. Hector Barrios. Gets
Is it
the
E8?
8. E8. Sorry. Yep. There you
Is
go.
that it?
There's the field. I believe
Lawally's
it's a
not
9.
in? Lawally's
Sorry,
It's
not
9.
Lawally.
Lawally. Flavian. 9. Lawally. There you go. There's the field. I don't know. Quick thoughts. Anyone out there?
I guess, like I said, Iron Orchard, I would have liked her drawing somewhere to the middle of the pack, but if she's quick, which is nice, but she also showed again that she has a little bit of tacticalness to her. So if she sits like pocket drip on the rail, I don't mind it actually, Pete.
Explorer has a nice post, I think.
Yeah.
I think that works for
There you go.
Explorer.
Hey Pete, can you maybe make it maybe 125% to see what it looks like?
No, just because of the bigger fields, it'll come off the screen.
Got it. Okay, good point. So there you go. There's the
Yeah.
field for the Juvenile fillies. Next race, Juvenile fillies turf. I mean, there could be a superstar. We saw late Victoria last year. There's a vibe that Precise might be as good, if not better.
2.0.
It's a big field. I don't. If you like Precise, the rail wouldn't be horrible. I don't think you want 12 or 13, but Paul, what did Hit It a Bomb win from? Was that 12 or 13? I can't remember.
Ooh,
One of
good
those two.
Question. It was out there.
It was out there.
I think it was it the 10?
I thought it was further. But anyway,
Was it further?
here we go.
Oh, look.
The 2, Queen of Hawaii. Dylan
What is that?
McMonagle.
What is that noise?
It's a dog, I believe. Yeah. 3 is Imagination the Lady.
I like that horse.
You got a very excited pet there at home, Pete, it sounds like. That's you?
That's
Uh,
not me. No.
Oh,
It might
no?
be. It's like
Okay.
sounds like it's like the mic scratching on someone. I'm not sure who it is.
Oh, sorry. 11 ground support.
That's speed right there. Gonna
Yeah.
have to come over.
1 Ultimate Love, Johnny V. It's a horse I like. I got no problem with the 1. She'll save ground. 5 Final Accord. It sounded like a dog. Maybe you're right. Jose Ortiz. Someone's got a hot mic, perhaps.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't hear it anymore.
I do. It's quiet.
10, Valentina Oshin Murphy. This is a horse I know Emmett Kennedy from the Final Furlong podcast finds a bit interesting. 12, Pacific Mission. That is an issue. Colin Keane. Number 6, the Japanese horse, Switch in Love. Switch in Love.
What number was that? 6?
6.
Thank you.
Number 8, Brave Deb.
Precise. You guys
Precise
fine
is
with
going to
any
get
of
a
them
good
now?
post. Any
Yeah.
way you look
Not-
at it here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
9.
oh
yeah,
my
7.
Lord, 13 Precise.
I was going to say, isn't
Wow.
there more than?
Oh, geez.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Might get even money. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Howard.
That is no bueno though, guys. 7, Celebrity Warrior. Wow. 7, Celebrity Warrior.
Another euro going down.
9, Time to Dream, a closer, IRAD.
Toss.
4, Infinite Sky, another closer, Flavian. And then there's one more. Is there 14 in here? I think so. No, that's it.
Is that it?
Wow. Precise, the outside draw. Absolutely brutal.
Cool. I'll get even money instead of 3 to 5, and we'll make a whole day out of it. It'd be
Yeah,
fantastic.
I think Howard's really overreacting here.
I disagree with you, Paul.
The
That
horse
not
is an
ideal.
hour the best in this race, Howard.
I agree, but the 13 it could
All right,
change
so
things.
he said, so she's a half hour the best.
All right. Okay.
Hit it a bomb was the 14 post, Howard, by the way.
There you go. Okay. I
So-
mean, well,
It's not ideal, that's for sure. But again, as long as Sumian can get her tucked in at least a little bit, I think they all could still be running for 7.
I'm not going to give away anything for my BCBC betting, but that might make a very small change for me. We'll see. Anyway, okay. Precise, not ideal whatsoever. Next race, the Juvenile. Here we go. Where will Ted Noffey draw? Six, Litmus Test.
Toss.
Number 3. No, it's not you, Pat, because
It's
you muted.
Pete. It's Pete.
It's Pete.
Yeah,
Right.
I just saw the mic move when it was. I'm not sure if
All
it's like.
3 is Mr. AP, Pete.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. We got a 7, Brandt.
perfectly fine. I don't feel like there's going to be any. Really
Now
bad.
give Ted Noffey the 8, and it's all over.
5, Civil Liberty. Again, it's a small field here, the Juvenile. 1, Intrepido. I'm sure they're okay with that. Could save ground. 1, the American Pharaoh last time for Jeff Mullins. So it's either be 2, 4, or 8 for Ted. 2 is Blackout Time, IRAD. He's going to have to go from there. So again, it's going to work out pretty well. I'll tell you, if Ted Noffey gets the 8 sitting right outside Brandt, that would make Pletcher very happy. The 4 would be fine also, but 8, Ted Noffey. There you go.
Nice.
I mean, he's a little wide, but he's just going to follow Brandt, right, guys? I mean, that's
Right.
ideal. That's ideal to me. And 4 is Comport. I mean, if Baffert had another one that he really liked, guys, I suppose Brandt could take Ted Noffey out wide on the first turn, right? But it's not like Baffert's got another one of his horses that he likes more. So,
Two
Yeah,
biggest
Brandt's
favorites,
gotta
all
be
the
ahead
widest
of
posts,
Ted
right?
Noffey. Ted
well,
Noffey
no, I
does-
know, but I'm just saying, yeah, I would agree. All right, there you go,
Oh.
guys. There's the field for the Juvenile on the screen right now. There's one more race on Friday. It is the Juvenile turf. So again, give your opinions on that. Sorry, I'm just looking. Yeah, there's stuff in the private chat if you guys want to look at it, just to see if we can figure out what's happening there. So anyway, apologize. We'll get that fixed a little bit. Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf, guys, a very big field, and I'm just going to say it. I've said it all week. I could be wrong. I appreciate our Euro experts that have been on. I do not like Stad in this race. I think Stad is going to be the favorite, and I do not like him. I actually hope he gets a good draw, which will lower his price. We'll see, but I do not like him. I don't know if you guys have any opinion on this race at all, but that's just my quick opinion.
Certainly had an eventful trip last time, didn't he?
Yes.
He did.
I watched that earlier today or last night. I don't know. So one of these days.
He did. Here we go. 9, Argos. Argos is the 9, won at Woodbine with a dream trip. That ain't happening in this race, although he's a nice horse. Number 2, Street Beast. He's fast. He's going to be going. Just freaked at Kentucky Downs. Number 10, Ardisia for Oisin Murphy. I believe she's been going 6 furlongs lately. I have to double check that. I have most of these horses memorized because I'm a sicko. Number 8, Stark Contrast. I don't recall his style for Kazushi.
The California turf horse. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you don't like Hey Nay Nay at all? Number 13 for Ray Handel. Here's Johnny.
Oof.
Hey, Ray. Here's the outside post.
Yeah,
Here's Johnny. Right. Oh wait, no, they just switched. Wait, no, they made a mistake apparently. 13 is Hey Nay Nay. 13 is Hey Nay Nay. Number 3 is Outfielder. There's a lot of speed on the inside, guys. Sorry, Pete. They switched the graphic. 5 is Let's Be Frank, a closer that finished 3rd in the Pilgrim. 6 is North Coast. I can tell you right now, guys, there's a lot of speed on the inside of this race already with Street Beast and Outfielder drawing inside. And Hey Nay Nay has to go. Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. 14 Gestalt. What is going on with the Aidan O'Brien horses?
Wow.
Patrick, that is, I can't believe how unlucky that is. That is crazy.
Yeah,
and the horse I like draws. Sorry, Patrick. The horse I like also draws wide. 12 is Botas. This race smells of something really weird happening already. Oh, the 1 is Here's Johnny. Okay, they switched it now. The 1 is Here's Johnny. Patrick, thoughts on these posts right now for Aidan?
Well, so, crazy. All 3 morning line favorites in these 3 races have drawn the outside post.
Good point. You're exactly right. That's why we got Patrick Kunzel here.
No. Paying the big bucks. That's why. Right.
11, but Ted Nolfi's not a big deal though, right?
No,
11 is
a
Turf Star. Pete. Looks like we got the sound fixed. Number 7 is Gordon Pass. Gordon Pass, the 7 with IRAD.
Humidity, baby.
And number 4, no, humidity's not running. 4 is Third Beer.
That's right. Damn it.
Third Beer. This race is just completely nutso. I'm going to have to reevaluate that. I'm actually upset Gestad draw the 14 because he might not take as much money now, but wow. All right, those are all the races on Friday. Let me just get you guys. They're going to take a quick break. I got to catch my breath, guys. That is one of the craziest situations, Patrick, I've ever seen. 2 big morning line favorites, both for Aidan, draw horrendous posts. Apparently, Paul doesn't think it's as big a deal, and I respect Paul's opinion. I do. Ted Nolfi drawing the far outside. Let's just start with those 3 outside horses, Patrick, real quick. Snapshot thoughts on any of those 3.
Well, I'm ecstatic Ted Nolfi drew outside of Brandt. That's my big thing. I'll let you guys hash out Precise a little bit and give your opinions, but I think Ted Nolfi drawing outside is going to be just vital for the result of that race.
Paul, do you feel the same way about Gestad, or you don't think Gestad is as good as an animal anyway?
No, I don't feel the same way about Gestad, or however you pronounce it.
Okay.
Apparently, I pronounce it better than Aidan, according to what he said when I tried to pronounce it. No, I think he's got more of a hill to climb than Precise.
All right, well, I got that.
I think if I were against him, I would be happy he was out there.
Yeah, Paul, let me ask you a question. Pete, I appreciate you going on mute. I think we don't hate to throw anyone under the bus, but Paul, let me ask you a question. You're Aiden. Is Precise Chris Simeon? It had to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What are the instructions, Paul? I mean, honestly. Now, she's tactical. She's not really a speed horse.
Right.
Aiden knows they have to show speed. Is this like out of the gate an absolute dead send? Or is this just a break and you see how they all sort of lay out?
I mean, it's hard to envision a Euro dead send, isn't it, in a turf route? I think it's get to the middle of the track by the first turn. It is a decent run to the turn. I think it's, you got to get somewhere, you're starting in the 13, you got to get somewhere in the 6 path going into the turn and give yourself a chance. But, the danger is, Howard, if you don't break running and now you have to take back and go to last, now you have a lot of work to do.
Pete, you want to try again with your audio there? Pete, your thoughts, what do you do with Precise? I mean, you don't want to just take back and try to come last. You also don't want to be used hard early and be 6 or 7 wide. I mean, I know she's probably the goods, but she's also never been left-handed. This is, I don't know, Pete, what do you do if you're assuming on?
I mean, you got to try and get a spot. Yeah, you don't want to drop back all the way, especially. I don't think so. I mean, I think they can get a spot though. But again, I think she lays over the field, so you just get her in the clear late, and she might just roll right by him anyway.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
I'm more upset about humidity. I didn't actually know humidity wasn't coming. That was my
There's
top.
no
issue.
humidity in San Diego, Pete.
I know. I should have known better. I should have known better.
Oh boy, that joke was 1 to 5 from Mr. Haller. We knew that was coming. For sure.
He just didn't ship, I think. I watched. I read it.
Correct.
I forgot about that article.
I completely missed that. Yeah.
Let's get some comments here. I think we have a minute. Brittany Earton is ready to go here.
I'll tell you what, Howard, this should be one thing that we need to bring up. FanDuel has 400 plus watching. HHH has 200.
I don't know. We've got 450 right now, by the way.
Between X and YouTube. That's correct.
Really? We got more than frickin' FanDuel, guys. Let's up and go. We really appreciate everyone here. Let's see here. Ed Burke said the bridge jumpers just cashed on Paul. Wow. Ed Burke throwing some shade out there. John wants to know when the PP is going to come out, 9 o'clock. Any clue at all, any of you guys?
I don't think it'll be that early.
9 o'clock Eastern is what I think he means. I think last year came out around like 10 Eastern, I'd like to say, Pat. Somewhere around there. I'm sort of guessing. Let's see. I'm trying to get some. What are everyone's thoughts? What are everyone's thoughts? What are everyone's thoughts right now in the chat on Gestalt and Precise? Is Precise as bad as I think, or is it not as bad as Paul thinks? So we'll see. Let's see. Marco Lou wants Noah. Noah's busy. I don't know what he's doing. So sorry, he's not here. Looking at some other people. All right, Philly Mare Sprint. Here we go, guys. Philly and Mare Sprint. Oh, hockey. Thanks, man. I mean, absolutely. Appreciate it. Here we go. Oh, I didn't want to remove that. I want to do that. Philly Mare Sprint 7, Hall and Ice. Pete, there's a lot of early speed in this race. I think positions, even though it's a long run, guys, into that turn, I think it's underratedly important in this race, actually. 2 is Splendora, Flavian Pratt, excuse me. Let's see where a lot of Hope Road love, by the way, out there on a podcast I do with Emma Kennedy.
That's my
Vava, 3 Vava. You guys agree with Brad Anderson, Paul? Precise will be 4 to 5 instead of 3 to 5 now?
No.
Only matter a fifth?
Yeah, I think that could be.
Okay. 9, Ricci. This is a horse I'm a bit interested in, guys, on the turn back. And I like that post, actually, too. Saez is on Ricci. Not Ricci Prasad. 4, Tamara. Huge buzz horse 2 years ago, has definitely had some issues.
So Mandela said she's doing really well, though, this right now.
Jeff Amster interesting at the bottom for when you guys want to read that. 5 is Fille Blanche. Fille Blanche, the 5.
Japanese runner.
Japanese, yep. Not sure her style. I've got to look into her just a little bit. 6, Sweet Azteca. Maybe the speed of the speed. Good post for JJ. 6, Sweet Azteca. Although Hall and Ice is major speed just outside of her,
Correct.
guys. That's interesting. Those are the 2 fast horses early, actually. 10, Praying, Johnny V. Upside of Keeneland. Don't think she's good enough, but she's in really good form. Correct, Nick Feldman. Kopian is not here. She's going in the 1 is Zeitlos. Going to be take back and save ground. That's fine. That actually didn't really matter where Zeitlos was, to be very honest. And number 8, Hope Road.
Nice.
Sitting right outside of Sweet Azteca and Hall and Ice, guys.
Yeah.
Well
And then Baffert's got Ricci right outside of that. What's that?
Might as well
Pete's
cash
confident.
that ticket right now. You could just cash it.
Hope Road, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the speed's on the outside in that race, guys, actually, which is interesting.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That is it.
Where's
10 horse field.
Is Majestic Oops going to the other race?
If she gets in, I think so, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm rooting for that horse. That guy's a good guy.
There we go. Guys, any quick thoughts from anyone on before I switch screens here?
I don't think really the draw hurt anybody, to be completely honest. Obviously, you have the 2 speed horses drawn next to each other, 2 main speed horses.
I don't think it's ideal for Tamara, Kyle, because she's gonna have a lot of speed coming down on her personally. But
correct, but like she's set off a little bit in the past, so I'm hoping like maybe first flight behind the speed. But that's the whole reason they're split up, because Mandela said that Tamara is doing so well that he said something along the lines of it would be dumb of him to run them against each other if they're both doing so well. I believe was the interview from Mandela.
He didn't say that. He said he would be selfish to run them in the same race, just to give himself a better chance. I think you got to run them where they belong, and I'm not so sure he's doing that, but he's a Hall of Famer, and I'm not.
Turf sprint, guys. Here we go. Again, very important post positions here, and a lot of early speed. 9, Bear River. Speaking of early speed. Kyle, what a story. Bobblehead James Graham in the Breeders' Cup with a live runner. He's pretty good. He's not out of it. 2, Reef Runner. Where's Charlie Freeman? Get Charlie Freeman on line 1. That's fine for Reef Runner. By the way, Tyler Gaffleone on Reef Runner. Number 4, Cadem. Going to close from way back, most likely. 11, Bucanero Fuerte. Not ideal posts.
11, you said, right?
11. Emmett Kennedy on the Final Furlong podcast. Shout out to him. Called the European turf sprinters rubbish in his Irish accent. Number 1, Motorius. And Motorius is in. We weren't sure if he was going to be running or not, but he gets the rail and the 1. 3, Arizona Blaze. Probably the best Euro in the race of all the Euros.
Should be a nice covered up trip from there.
Not a lot of early speed on the inside as of now. Interesting. 8, AG Bullet.
Good.
That's lovely.
As Ryan Anderson is going to be joining us here very soon once he gets on screen. 12, Invincible Papa.
Garbage.
Hello, Ryan Anderson.
Hey-o.
Turf sprint, my friend. AG Bullet, the 8. Motorius is in, Ryan. The rail.
Let's go. Easy.
7, She's Quality. This is a horse I'm actually slightly interested. What do you give the rail, Ryan, for Motorius?
It's no problem. He was the one horse on the weekend in a turf sprint that could not be affected by post draw, in my opinion. He's 5, going dead last, and he's going to make his run.
5, Bring the Band Home. Interesting enough, Ryan, there's a lot of the speeds are on the outside here. 10, She's So Spicy.
I mean, that is.
I mean, you got Bear River, She's So Spicy, and AG Bull right next to each other. 6, Governor Sam, and I think that's the field.
That should be it. Yeah.
I mean, this is fascinating to me, Ryan. Your thoughts?
This is a really fascinating field. I mean, I know a lot of the speed is to the outside, but Bring the Band Home kind of has the chance to, send out of there early as well and maybe keep the others a little bit wide because Bring the Band Home is as fast as any of those. Maybe not She's So Spicy, but other than that, she's as fast as any of those.
If you want to save ground, you got to love where Motori's and Refront are, right?
100%. Yeah, you have to love where they are. Kadem, I wish that horse was better going a little bit shorter. I fear that that's maybe not, the 5 furlongs, I think, is just a little bit too shy for that horse.
Not real good draws. By the way, Brian, I don't know if you heard or saw, but on Friday, Precise drew the 13 and Gestalt.
I saw that. We were watching. We were watching on Emmett's show that we just wrapped up. We took a whole 10-minute detour from the show, and we stopped in the middle of what we were doing because of those post position draws. Those were nuts.
I agree with Tom. Good draw for AG Bullet as well. All right. Brittany Ayrton is back for the next race. We really appreciate everyone watching. We have almost 500 people watching live right now. Apparently more than people watching on FanDuel, Ryan, on their X handle. How about that? Pretty cool.
Hey, I'm an employee of both of you guys, so I'm just going to have no comment.
That's
Way to go, everybody.
Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Sprint guys, 11. Mulligan the 11. Here we go.
It's always been a weird horse.
13, Madhouse.
Outside speed.
For both of those, yeah.
Yeah.
3, oh boy, Lovesick Blues. There you go. Ryan.
Oh,
That's a good post, right?
That's fantastic.
That's fine.
hey, Ryan, he's in my top 3 so far on the sheet.
That baby Pete. He better be.
I'll tell you what, he's in really good form. I'll give him that. I mean, he's definitely in good form. He ran well in the turf sprint.
Looking back, that was a very good prep.
12 straight, no chaser.
It doesn't matter where he is.
No.
Okay. Well, he's going to take money, Pete.
Yeah, good, because I like
Yeah.
Defending champion.
Takeout reducer.
Defending champion.
Takeout reducer. Here we go.
Maybe like the 5 for Ben Tornado.
4, Patriot Spirit, another pretty fast horse.
That's in what, the Illinois Derby winner.
There you go, Illinois
Patriot
Derby
Spirit.
winner. Patrick, I'd love to get your thoughts on a few horses here after we rattle some through and let you have a chance to chime in. 5, Big City Lights. This is the other entrant for Mandela, coming off a long layoff. A Calbred, very really good Calbred.
Nick Feldman is making some quality sense in the chat, by the way. I'll just let everyone know.
That's pretty surprising. Just kidding, Nick. 6 is Dr. Venkman.
Oh, I thought Dr. Vane would have drawn the 1 again.
Just don't draw the 1, Ben Tornado.
Glad's got to be happy about that.
8, Nakatomi. Oh boy, the 1 and 2 are still there.
We're getting close.
He's getting nervous.
7. 7. Come on.
The 2 is okay. The 1 is, I guess it doesn't matter 1 or 2, but I prefer not. 14, what you talking about, Willis?
Talking about.
Come on, the young guys.
What you talking about, Wes?
Look it up. Look it up, guys. All right.
That's a banger. Right
there. I'm okay with this. 10, Ben Tornado. There's a lot of speed to his outside, but I'm okay with that.
You're okay with him losing from the 10? That's fine.
That's fine. No, he's not going to lose speed. He's going to win by 2. It's all good.
No.
Copion.
Where?
Oh, my.
What number?
Copion got the rail.
Oh.
Patrick Hunzel, thoughts?
Oh, well, I mean, I like that. I wasn't a big fan of this horse in this race.
I tossed her. She was a toss for me anyway.
That is, Ryan. Well, we'll go to you after the draw, Ryan. You're a West Coast correspondent.
All right.
2 is Banishing for Tyler and David Jacobson.
That's fine.
This is really this is interesting. 9, American Stage. This is a very fast Japanese horse. When I say fast, I mean fast early, not late. And then 7's going to be, guys, again, like most of the big time speed is outside. 7's Imagination. Okay. We got to talk about this for a minute. Patrick, let's go to Ryan. Again, it looks like most of the speed is on the outside. I guess the Copion's fine there, right? I mean, she's fast. She's faster than the 2 and 3 and probably the 4 and 5 she wants to. She could just sit a pocket, Ryan, but she's going to have to break well. That's the problem.
Is she definitively faster than Banishing? Because we've seen him show speed before.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
rail.
She's fast. Yes. Did she go 33 this morning?
Listen, the rail is tough going 6.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to touch on this.
That's an excellent point, because I brought this up to Jackson the other day. When was the last time you saw Copian, or not Copian? When was the last time you saw Mike Smith not first and not dead last? I can't remember the last time he genuinely sat a mid-pack trip, and I wonder where that puts Copian.
Well, Kimura's ridden Copian like the last however many times, right? I find it interesting why Mike Smith's on that horse.
Hey, Paul Howard.
I would say the last 2 rides, Kyle.
Comment from Matt Miller at the bottom, Paul. You want to interject? He's not directing this toward you necessarily. To me, it's more of a precise comment, indirectly. He said you should make your opinion up before the draw.
Unmute yourself, Paul.
He basically said, Paul, that you shouldn't make any opinions until you see the draw. I'm not suggesting he's saying that about precise. I'm just saying that's what he said. Okay, we're on to the Distaff. We'll have time to talk. Distaff 5, Scottish Lassie. Guys, these draws have been cray-cray, as the Kardashians.
Let's not do that anymore. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, let's go ahead and ban cray-cray the way we've. Let's just get rid of that.
Hey, I'm just keeping it 100, no cap.
Oh, Jesus!
All right.
6-7. All right.
That's got to be a 6-7 minute suspension right there.
All right. 12 is Darth Vader. Yikes! Oof. What is going on?
Going a mile and an eighth. I don't know that these are crazy bad.
That's not ideal.
No, it's not. But
some of the real contenders, guys, are getting horrible posts. Number 3, an interesting horse, I think, Clico, at least underneath. 12 is not ideal, guys.
I agree.
If Darth Vader was my second choice in that race, that's not ideal. 6 is Alice Verite, or it might be just Alice Verite.
Alice Verite, Japanese horse. Where is the monster going to draw? Seismic, right? It won't matter. Okay.
She can lose from anywhere, too.
2,
Pete,
Sarawak
Rim. 2 is Sarawak Rim.
I actually think I have her on top. I don't want to.
Guys,
just because the race is garbage. That's the only
correct
reason. Yeah.
Fascinating South American horse. 9, Majestic Oops. There you go, Paul.
There you go, Paul.
Oh, good. That's good post. Should be running late.
Umberto.
Oops.
Guys, I think with Darth Vader drawing very wide, that's going to quicken.
They all run late, just some of them aren't that close to the money.
4, Scylla.
That's a good point, Pete.
Hard charging third from the 4 post.
The rail is still open for, I'm sure it's going to be Seismic Beauty because it's just crazy. Actually, that's
going to love that.
Yeah, she would wire
she's wiring the field no matter what.
Nope, it's nitrogen from the rail.
That's no good.
Patrick had a little reaction there. What's your thought there, Pat?
No bueno.
Okay.
Not the best.
Okay. I didn't like her anyway in this race, but that's just me. You can't go by Jin. You're not going to beat this field. Really nice horse, though. Really good.
That's Jin at Keeneland, though. That might as well be Rachel Alexandra.
Correct.
Well,
yes.
7's Jin. So we know one thing: the size of beauty is me drawing a little bit to the outside, which Ryan is probably fine for the connections, right?
Again, anywhere was fine. She's going to the front and she's not looking back. 13, Regaled.
I like that horse a little.
That probably would have been.
I like her.
She looked really nice this morning.
Yeah, she might not class up, but I like her.
Yeah.
11, Dry Powder.
That horse.
She's been drawn to the outside a lot lately. She has to go now, obviously.
Mr. Noah Maher's best favorite horse.
Yes.
So it's 8 or
Never
10.
Made so much money on parts.
8, Seismic Beauty.
That's just a dream come true.
Yeah, might as well.
Good night.
That's a single.
Well, Scottish Lassie's going to go also, right, guys, from the 5 hole?
No one's as fast as Seismic Beauty.
Yeah,
he's gone.
It's kind of mine.
10 is Gun Song.
Gone.
Which one?
10, Gun Song.
10.
Gun Song.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to maybe get cheeky with Darth Vader as an upset pick, but not from the 12 hole. Oh boy.
Is that it, or is
I'm not going to disagree with Matt.
Is there a
Yeah.
14?
Seems like most sure winner on the day, possibly.
Yes.
Size of Beauty. Could be.
that was
Yes,
it?
that's
13
it. Yes,
only.
that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
wow,
any love
all
for
one-
Sarawak Rim finishing a hard charging second? Nacho Correa's final Breeders' Cup? No love?
Isn't this one of those where anybody can finish second, man?
Exactly.
If you don't like nitrogen, and like anybody in this
And
one.
I don't.
I'll just go full screen. This is Howard Kravitz, HHH Racing Podcast. We got a 6-pack on the screen. Thanks for joining us. Live coverage of the post-position draw. Now, if we had a 7th person, maybe, Ryan, but we don't.
Good.
Live post-position draw here for the 2025 Breeders' Cup. We have more than 500 people watching live. Thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button, everyone, on the bottom right side of the screen. Smash that like button. That'll help the YouTube algorithm. It'll send everyone to the HHH Racing Podcast. So please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and the notification bell on the top right. Here we go, Kyle. Breeders' Cup Turf. I won't say that the posts matter very much here, but wow, what a race this is, Kyle.
I just like the race. I'm very excited to watch this race.
You know what's
on
funny, Kyle?
Saturday.
I keep hearing you say that. I have the exact opposite. I think it's cool because the top 2 are awesome, but I think that's it. I think the rest of them are just running for behind. That's my
I think
only
there's
issue.
a lot of interesting overseas horses in here that could run really well.
They're fine, but
Yeah.
I think it would have to be a all hell break loose.
2, Goliath. I think he's going to be going. Now,
That's
the
actually-
jockey bookings are very important here. This is Mikhail Barcelona. The 12, Tawny Port, an honest American closer who has no shot in this race for Miguel Clement. I keep it real here. 9, Gold Phoenix. Hasn't Gold Phoenix gotten the 9 like every time in this race? 9
Yeah.
and 10, Ryan? It feels like
Who is the list? Who's the jockey on Gold Phoenix, please?
Rispoli.
Okay.
4th.
Italian.
Did you
Are
expect
charging
someone
for-
else, Ryan? Did you expect someone else?
No, but I know Pratt rode him last time, and yeah, I'm just curious.
14, Ethical Diamond, who I thought was really interesting underneath, not a great post. It is a decent run in that first turn, but that's just not ideal. Marco Lou's going to single Rebels Romance no matter where he draws. Good luck, Marco.
Don't do it.
What a great
I'm with
horse.
Marco on this. Polo.
Good.
We got another Rebel, though. Rebel Red, the 5. 5, Rebel Red, Pete.
Un ojo.
It is no, correct.
10, El Cordobes. El Cordobes, number
That's got to
10.
be Pratt, no?
I was gonna say, is that
That
Pratt?
is Billy Lownane, by
Pratt's
the way.
gotta be
Yeah,
on
Billy
the-
Loughnane, nice.
And
Lownane.
Another
Billy the Kid is riding El Cordobes.
Oh, Pratt's on redistricting.
Rebel,
Redistricting.
1, Rebels Romance Buick. 1.
Beautiful.
Rebels Romance will
Easy.
save all the ground. That is
Good night.
well, I don't know about good night, but that is
Another
ideal.
toss. No, there you go.
I love Pete. I love having Pete on the show.
11 Rashabar. 11 Rashabar.
Rashabar.
Oh God, there's that one. There we go.
And redistricting hasn't run since the UN, has
The
it?
favorite, 8,
No.
Mini Hawk.
That's what I thought. And
Post
That's
is just
fine.
fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
So Ryan, Goldfinch just follows Mini Hawk around there and beats her. Is that the plan?
Yeah. If Gold Phoenix had a jet engine on his back, I don't know that he could keep up with any of those horses early. He's going to finish a hard charging 4th, though. He's keyed in the Superfecta and the Super High 5 in that 4th slot, though.
it's true.
13 Hill Road, David Egan. There's some dead closers.
Ooh.
The 3 horse on the
Beautiful.
outside are all dead closers.
No.
7 Silawai, who's going to go forward. 7 is Silawai. I think I said Salawi, actually.
This is
Sorry.
perfectly fine for the horse that I like. so
7
far.
is Salawi. I could see Mini Hawk just following Salawi for sure. There's a horse I like. 3 Amalok, and I love the post.
That's a good post.
That's
There's
why I
some
very
was
good post.
there is
I
some
was also
very
hinting
serious
at.
talent
Who's-
on the inside here.
who is
All
Pratt
the
on?
inside.
redistricting. Surely.
Redistricting.
Oh, okay. It is
Ross
ridiculous.
Orion on Amalok, 4 redistricting. It's interesting, guys. The tactical speed's actually on the inside in this race. It's all on the inside. Very interesting here. And 6 is Wimbledon Hawkeye. I mean, when you look at this race, the tactical speed
Boy.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Who
maybe
you
8.
got, Kyle? Who were you talking about?
I was also talking about Amalok, so obviously Howard and I are lockstep in there. So
I would argue Ross Orion, the best turf jockey in all of the land, because he took Starlust to the promised land.
yeah,
So.
I knew that was coming.
Hey, Kyle, we're not lockstep. We're Amalok step.
Hey,
What is that? That's hey, knock that. That's 3 on
Hey.
the teacher.
Hey,
on the
hey
teacher
Paul,
jokes for the
can
show so
Paul,
far.
you'll like this, Paul. How about for Mini Hawk? instead of Euro trash, I'm going to give her Euro gold for once. I'm going to say something nice.
Ah.
He's
You're
turned the
right,
corner,
guys.
ladies and gentlemen.
I hate to
Turn the corner.
interrupt, but this is the race of the year, of the last several years, whatever you want to say. Here we go, guys. The classic. Let me go to you, Paul. Does post matter too much in this race? It's a very long run into that first turn.
I think it only matters if Fierceness draws the one and tries to jump over the rail again.
Okay.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
Let's
It is
see
a
here.
long run to the turn.
You're showing old Hollywood Park on the screen right
Yeah.
now. That's a good one.
I think I
Just
see a
looking at some
wabbit.
of just looking at some of the comments here.
Yeah, this horse
Will-
is still in. Huh? I think Ryan. I think he's keeping him in just to piss Rapoli off.
I hope so.
You and me both.
Guys, is there a time for a rant on something in the next 3 days for me? Should I just let it go?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I won't say anything right now, but if you know, you know. Let's just leave it at that. All right. The lovely Brittany Urton is going to be giving the post $7 million. What a race this is, guys.
Million.
7, Sierra Leone.
It's funny. I would argue for the biggest race, the post positions mean the least.
That's a waste of a good post for a horse who's going to.
Well,
be
I think it. Well, I actually don't think it matters at all.
at
where
the
the
start,
rabbit
not
is.
at the end. I'm just saying the horse comes.
For contrary thinking. So if I'm journalism or if I'm one of the major horses, I really would prefer not to draw the 3. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying contrary thing is going to veer to his left. I'm just saying ideally I wouldn't want the 3. That's
Put
all.
Fierceness in the 3 or the 5.
And the 3 is
Please.
Nevada Beach for Baffert. Nevada Beach 3.
He might scratch from there.
Three's forward also. Right?
You know what, Pete? Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
No, I
Ryan.
wasn't. I was being serious.
I'm actually, that cracks me up, Pete. You know what? That's hilarious. And I
Oh,
wouldn't be
that's so
shocked.
good.
Actually, I would be shocked, but it's not going to happen. 2 Baeza.
He's sneaky, man. Finally coming around on you.
He's gonna.
Yeah, Pete. It's about time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not going to hit the board, but I think he could.
He might, Pete. He might sneak in.
I think so.
He tries that horse.
The rail is still open. I know.
I don't want it.
8 mind frame.
It's fine for him.
Give the rail the fierceness.
I think he's the hardest horse on the whole card to handicap.
I agree with you, Pete. I'm not sure he wants the distance, but I think he's ultra talented.
Pete, I would make the same argument for Antiquarian.
He's
I
hard
actually
for a
like
different
him.
reason. Yeah, I like him too, but he's hard.
10 Antiquarian. I'm totally fine with that.
We're
He'll be in
speaking
the
this into
clear.
existence right
Yeah,
now.
that doesn't.
Someone guess the next horse.
Well, the
The
rail's still
Rail's
open.
for fierceness.
That would be incredible, wouldn't it?
I mean, this
Rail's open for Forever Young, Fierceness,
be a good
Journalism, and
horse.
Sovereignty.
5 Forever Young.
Damn, I was one off.
Oh
Perfect
my!
horse.
There's 3 draws left in Sovereignty
Oh,
and Fierceness. Not
Fierceness.
been called yet.
And Journalism.
And Journalism. One of them's going the rail. 9 Journalism. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
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 boy.
Boy.
gonna get 2 to
Watch,
1.
boy.
Watch Fierceness get the rail.
Come
This
on,
would be
Fierceness, get the rail.
This
Oh,
would be
boy.
absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
this is like
We'll
the
see.
Patrick Ewing lottery.
6
It's frozen.
Sovereignty. Fierceness get the
Did someone say karma?
Ah, sucker.
Wow.
Fantastic. What
Well,
a-
That
guys,
is
I'll
so
say this:
funny.
Fierceness has experience from the rail.
he does.
That
Oh,
is
boy, that's
crazy.
funny.
That is so funny.
I mean, Todd on breakfast at the Breeders' Cup this morning was obvious how much
Yeah.
he did not want that post, and that's
I mean,
brutal.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
Paul,
awesome.
Paul, you've been on the backside a lot. I mean, what can they do with Fierceness to prevent him from veering left again? Is it just? I mean, there's really not much you can do, is there?
Well, the good news is it's happened once, and he's got one of the best jockeys of all time on him. So, I mean, I think they were legitimately caught by surprise last time. I'm not expecting that. I just think in general, it's just not a place you want to be, despite the long run to the turn.
Well, the problem here, and I was a big Fierceness fan in this race, and I had a future on him, and I'm really not happy because the problem as we go to the mile, Paul, is Baeza, especially Nevada Beach and Contrary Thing, and 3 and 4 are not slow. And if Fierces does something goofy, he's not going to be able to recover like he did in the Pacific Classic with those horses. So that is very problematic to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if he was Paul, even if he acted fine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I'd be more concerned with the post in general than what happened last time.
I agree. Any other thoughts, guys? Before let me bring up the any other thoughts from anyone before we go to the next race?
That is the funniest possible result. Of all the complaining that we just heard, and then they get on, and then they get interviewed and they say how much they don't want the one. They kind of spoke it into existence.
But it's really incredible.
I would say this: if anyone allows contrary thinking to be a problem, it's on them. The horse has a 0% chance of winning, so ignore him.
Okay,
really?
Well, there's.
I agree, Paul.
I don't need to rant anymore.
Done.
All right.
Still shouldn't be in the race, though.
Well, that's a topic for conversation we could certainly have. I know some people feel.
I don't care about the rabbit thing. The horse is just garbage, and he's not qualified. That's the problem.
Well, if there are more people that were entered, then he wouldn't be in the race.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
There should be some qualification.
I don't disagree with you. I'm sort of wishy-washy on that topic.
I mean, I like rabbits because I like closers. I just don't like in the Breeders' Cup having unqualified.
I like rabbits.
Number 9 is Argine. This is the mile. Sorry, this is the Breeders' Cup. There's at the top. Turf Mile. This is always one of my favorite races of the weekend, to be honest. I just love seeing the acceleration by these horses. And because More Than Looks won last year. 11, Rhetorical.
Ooh.
Winner.
He won from the 9 at Keeneland.
Yes, he did.
Mile.
This is the Americans, USA, baby.
Paul was very happy with that result. The 4, Lion in Winter. Good post for him. He's got speed also. He's got speed for Aiden. Aiden O'Brien horse does not draw the far outside.
Toss him.
3, Salon.
That was
my top pick as of right now.
Give me a good draw for notable speech, please.
Oh man.
Watch Notable Speech get the 14.
That would stink. That would drive the price up. I want him to get hammered. He's a fade of all things.
Yeah, that's a nice third, I think.
5, Program Trading. Pete, do you hear that?
Yeah, I got it. 5, you said?
Yes.
That was good.
It was fun.
That's good.
6 is Gran Oriente. Oh gosh, you cut.
Chile.
1 is coincidentally 1 Stripe.
Excuse. Oh,
A bomb that David Lane likes a little bit, by the way, guys. I want to mention. Very talented South African for
Grand Motion.
Grand Motion. 7 is Johannes. Speaking of talented, is he good enough this year, Ryan?
he's gonna finish in the try.
2, Notable Speech.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Save ground.
Nice.
Give me 4 to 5 so I can not ever play him.
Oh, he's
You
not
have to
gonna
find
be
room in the
4 or 5
stretch,
this
but he's
No,
going to
I
save
know.
ground. That's
I
helpful.
know.
12, Gas Me Up. I think
This
that post
race.
is good for Noble Speech, by the way,
I was
guys.
gonna say
Save
in
all
this
the
Yeah,
ground.
in this race, I'd much rather have the inside than the out.
I agree. It's just a
I
question:
agree.
is he going to find room in the stretch? That's the one question.
Go
10
for it.
is John Quill, a closer who a lot of people think is interesting here.
I
Closed
I
like a
think that
train.
horse is sneaky.
Yeah, closed real
I
well,
agree.
Paul, against Rhetorical.
Got a
8
That's
wide
really
and,
that race.
and was closing. Closed the
really
fastest of that group.
not a good trip last
8,
time.
Formidable Man.
Yeah, baby.
Who was the jockey on Jonquil?
Colin Keane.
Huge upgrade.
13, Curat, Ross Orion. The 13 is speed, actually has to go from there for sure. Not very good speed. One like 1,000 to 1 to ask it, I believe. I think that's the field right there, or is there a 14? There is not a 14. Whoops, sorry guys, didn't want to do that. There we go. There's the mile. Thoughts from anyone? Pat, we haven't heard from you in a little bit. Anything jump out at you there?
No, I mean nothing in particular. Listen, I think Rhetorical is really interesting. New York bred. I kind of watched that horse kind of go through the ranks in those state bred races, just beating up on those fields, and now is sitting in this spot. That's pretty cool.
I'll throw my 2 cents in. Salon, Line, and Winter, big upgrades for me. I liked them both anyway. I love their posts,
Yeah.
especially Line
Yeah,
and Winter.
I like Salon a little, Howard.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you,
do.
Paul. Line and
Yeah.
Winter should have the lead, by the way, at the first turn if they're aggressive with him. Not a lot of early speed, right? Usually we see like a really fast horse in this race, guys. That's not the case in this year early. So
It's not, but it's still, regardless of the speed, it's still very, very hard to wire a field at Del Mar, especially going a mile.
I agree.
So.
Dirt Mile, guys. Here we go, Pat. This is the race that Patrick Kunzel's covering on the tip sheet. So Pat will definitely let you get your thoughts here in this race. The big question, of course, is where is Nisos going to draw and how big the field size
Hey,
will be.
Pat,
We'll
just
see.
put Nisos in like 38 font in the box, and that's it. And you're good.
Yeah.
That's your
you're
write
good.
up.
7,
Yep.
Citizen Bull.
Or still gives me shivers.
5, Tumba Rumbas. Yeah, sorry about that, Kyle. By the way, gentlemen, almost 600 people watching right now live on our
Nice.
YouTube channel and on our X handle. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening to the HHH Racing Podcast. 2, Goal Oriented. Baffert draws 2 and 7 so far.
And if you're enjoying, please hit the like button to show us you guys are enjoying it. We greatly appreciate it.
What do you mean if they're
Even
enjoying?
even if
What the
you're
hell
not
is that supposed to
enjoying, hit it anyway.
mean? Yeah, there you go. 8 is Chancer.
What chancer?
Oh, Chancer.
Yeah,
Still like Tumba Rumba, Ryan? Still
I
riding
do.
that one?
He'll finish. He'll round out the try.
What?
He's a consistent horse.
he
Not
is.
2
He
turns.
tries,
It's
all right.
solid.
He's a
closing
consistent
spin.
horse.
Boy, me and
10,
Nick-
White Abario. Pat, thoughts on that draw for White Abario?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Stinky.
I love the horse. I just not on this. day.
Notorious filly mare turf runner, White Bar.
9, Touch of Destiny. One horse I have absolutely no idea what to expect.
No.
In good hands with
Uruguay.
McCarthy, and it's been like winning when he was winning in Uruguay, he was winning by like a pole. Question is, who was he facing?
Boy,
Not
me and
much.
Nick Feldman are in lockstep. Nick,
3,
me and you. are gonna be-
Nisos. Oh boy,
Oh,
drawing outside of goal oriented.
That's funny.
That's free money.
Buy as much as he wants.
Ryan going, and then Nisos sit off. You think that's the plan? Well, we'll talk in a minute.
Yeah.
1 is we'll take it for Smith
That's another interesting horse.
to finish 6.
No good. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
No.
The superb 7. Yeah.
6, Full Serrano drawing inside the Citizen Bowl and outside of Nisos and goal oriented. That is going to be interesting to
So
see.
Mystic Dan's got to be the 4.
Mystic
or
Dan's
the-
the 4. I actually like that post a lot for him, Patrick.
I agree.
All right, Pat, I think it's a field of 10, right? Let's see.
Oh, is that it?
I think
What
so.
about-
Pat, your thoughts? Let's let Patrick talk for a minute on the dirt mile post positions.
Well, yeah, no, listen. I mean, Nisos if Nisos runs his race, right, guys, he's gonna win.
Correct.
But I do think that Mystic Dan is one that I've been interested in throughout, and gonna try and find another one underneath here. In some exactas, Full Serrano. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe I'll toss this to Ryan. How's Full Serrano looked? Kind of just campaign this year has been a little off, right? So it's kind of hard to expect. Kind of know what to get here. Third time out.
Yeah, he got a late start in that comeback race. He's faced nothing but chickens, and then he came back and then he lost. So it's tough to make heads or tails of what it is so far. But he's best going the 8 furlongs. Him drawing right inside of notorious Bayern wannabe Citizen Bull is going to be pretty fun to watch coming out of the gate. So Nisos is going to win by about 8 lengths, and we'll see who finishes in second.
Matt Miller wanted me to go crazy with the fierceness draw. I will not. Or maybe he's talking about the rabbit. I'm not sure.
The rant, whatever rant you had, I think. It was
Oh,
whatever
is that what he
rat.
was thinking?
Yeah, whatever ran.
Okay. Tom Espinoza wants contra thing and make a hard left turn. Interesting. We'll see.
That's funny.
I mean, if contrary thinking forces fiercest into the rail.
Boy,
Can
would
you
that be
imagine?
funny.
All right, Philly Mare Turf. Here we go. We got last race 7. Be your best. You'd like all the horses to be their best.
That horse stuffed me in a locker.
Be your
Oh,
best would have
Guys,
to be.
this is crazy. This is unbelievable. 14, See the Fire, the favorite
Oh,
right now.
Oh, I like that horse.
And by the way, this
I
run,
also like that
Ryan,
horse.
this run in the first turn, Ryan, is not as far.
it is
Obviously.
not. It is not as far.
11
That horse is going to
bedtime
end up on the
story.
dirt track if she's not careful.
11 bedtime story. These post positions, guys. This is one of the most fascinating post draws I've ever seen, literally. 10 is La Kika, which means the Kika.
The Kika.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Dougie Fresh.
Kika, sorry.
Dougie
12
Fresh.
is
Who?
12 is Beleza.
Miguel.
Here's my top choice for sure now. 6, Diamond Rain.
No,
Billy
no,
the
no.
Kid. Billy the Kid.
No, you're not allowed to like that horse.
Sorry, Pete. 1, Mission of Joy. I mean, should be 5,001 in this race. 5 is
Horse.
Gazora, a talented French horse. Did not run very well at all in the Arc, but it was the Arc. 13, She Feels Pretty.
Ooh, it's
Ooh.
tough.
Very tough. I didn't like her anyway, so I like her even less now.
She would take more money if she was
Got
inside.
3 turns.
9
to negotiate.
9 is Cinderella's Dream. And Paul, the interesting story here is Buick goes to Cinderella's Dream. Billy Loaning on Diamond Rain. What does that tell you, Paul, if anything?
That Buick always rides Cinderella's Dream.
Yeah. And
8 is
Buick-
Cathedral.
But he always rides the other horse, too. So
and
8 is
Buick's
Cathedral.
gonna lose.
4
That's-
is Village Voice for Flavian. However you want to say it.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I would prefer that one.
Yeah, Flavor Flav.
Two draws left. 3 is Atsilla, Gavin Ryan. And number 2 is going to be, give me another, by the way, did not come
Stellify?
over. 2
Stellify.
is Stellify, who's speed.
Stellify, right?
They're
Stellify.
great people. Yeah, great.
Is Florent Giroux on Stellify?
Speed. There you
Yeah,
Is
go.
Giroux on Stellify?
It is, Ryan. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. What, I mean, oof. Well, I guess, I like Diamond Rain, Paul, but you'd think that the better Godolphin would be on the better one. But I think Cinderella's Dream, like you said, Buick's always been on. Billy Loaning is pretty darn good. So
Billy Lockdane's good. Yeah, you're all right.
was he at Del Mar last year, guys?
I
Um,
do
Ron, you
not
know?
believe so.
Is this
I
his
don't
first time at Del Mar?
Might be.
Yeah.
Because he's been to Keeneland a couple times, I
Well, if
think.
that's
Yeah.
the case, I don't. If that's the case, I don't like that. But
He's been to Kentucky Downs, I believe.
Yeah.
he'll have plenty of mounts before that. Let me go full screen again, guys, and then we're gonna just talk for about 5 minutes. We won't talk very much here. I'm just gonna do a quick whip around of the group as everyone gets their final shot. And you have all these on file, obviously, right, Pete? We can bring up any race we want
Yeah.
for a request. All right, Pete, let's start with you. I don't have questions prepared for you guys, but just 1 or 2 horses that you love the draw, you hate the draw, or just thoughts in general.
I mean, the only thing that really is interesting, I think, is Precise and Fierceness. Fierceness is really the only story that you could come out of the day with, I think, just because of everything that surrounds it and the horse's troubles. So, I mean, I think that's the biggest news from the draw.
And Sovereign getting the 6, Paul, is ideal. Right? I mean, as if it matters.
Listening to Mott right now.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul. I'll let you listen to that. Ryan, I know you've seen these horses out in the morning, and I'm not going to speak for everyone. I'm jealous. I think it's awesome, Ryan. I know you look exhausted, by the way, and it's only Monday night, so I'm sorry to say that, but
I am exhausted. It's okay.
While we have you on here, real quick, anyone in the morning really stand out to you, and then I'll ask you about the post positions.
Yeah, I'm not one that typically judges horse flesh when they walk by because I typically prefer the numbers on paper and past performances. 2021 Breeders' Cup, Yabir walked by me, and that horse stood out like a sore thumb. The horse that has stood out to me this entire week has been Sovereignty. That horse looks like a freaking monster. So, Sovereignty stands out among horses that are all standouts. And I'm excited to see him run. He's really, brought me over to his side. I was trying to beat him for the longest time, and I'm still going to play Forever Young on top because that horse also looks really good. And the 4-year-olds, that still goes significant. David put Sovereignty at 6-5. He said on our show yesterday he was between 6-5 and 8-5. So to see him do 6-5, and Breeders' Cup, something that I like especially with the post position draws that I want to mention. They gave Aragona the chance to adjust them based on post position, which I think for Del Mar, for some specific races, matters a lot. And he said that he did not have that luxury for the Classic, but we all agree that the Classic, I think it matters the absolute least. It's also hilarious that Fierceness drew the rail. I'm going to laugh about that.
Yeah, it's funny. I'd like
you'd
like to ask him, though, if he would have changed Fierceness at all, if he could, just from that draw, though, I wonder.
Oh,
Matt does not like that word.
Matt did not.
Looks like Fletcher's talking right now, too. I wonder what he's got to say. He's talking now.
He doesn't look real happy, but he's pretty, coy in general. Patrick, I mean, other than Fierceness, obviously, what comes to mind with the post draws that we saw today?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we've talked about that I'm covering the race. I mean, I think Nisos getting the 3 is just going to be fantastic. And that's going to be a big play for a lot of people in the contest and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's going to be kind of the more important one for me, and all the others that you guys hit on are obviously pretty vital. Can
you bring up the Classic field for us, Pete, if you could? Kyle, let's look at the Classic field one more time here as Pete is bringing it up on screen right now. I've got to bring it up myself, though. Let's take a look at this right now. Obviously, Fierceness in the rail, he's got to be sent out of there. I know it's a long run, but he's got to be sent out of there, you would think. What does Baffert do here? You got Nevada Beach. How aggressive do you think he might be with a contrary thinking drawn right to his inside, Kyle?
I mean, outside for that matter, but still, I think that's what's really hindrance to Fierceness is he has both Nevada Beach and contrary thinking almost directly to his outside, because we know Baez is not very fast out of the gate at all. So being with that, it's going to be interesting to see what Baffert does. I'd imagine he's going to go, and if contrary thinking is just a little bit faster than him out of the gate, he'll probably tuck in somewhere just first pocket type beat. But I mean, with contrary thinking and Fierceness both going out for the lead, I can't imagine Nevada Beach is going to want to be in the middle of that dogfight. So he might just try and sit third. But again, we've seen 22s in the Classic before, i.e., what happened last year. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens.
Hey, Howard. Sorry, I'm going to ask you a question. Isn't it? What do you think if Fierceness, like if anyone doesn't come over, do you think Fierceness sort of drops and then tries to work off the rail, if nobody comes over? Because there's a lot of slower horses to the outside. I mean, maybe Mind Frame shows some speed. Journalism can show a little bit of speed, but maybe Fierceness lets Nevada Beach contrary thinking go and then takes him right outside and tries to at least get like 2 or 3 spot off the rail.
It's a great question, Pete. Now, for someone who was planning on picking Fierceness on top, I got to tell you, I'm probably going to change my pick now. By the way, the odds are on. Let me give you the odds real quick, guys. Fierceness 4, Baeza 15, Nevada 20, contrary thinking 50 on his way to 5,000. Forever Young 6. They just took it off the screen. Sovereignty 6-5.
I got you.
So Sovereignty 6-5.
6-5. Sierra Leone 8-1. Mind Frame 10-1.
Really?
Journalism 10-1. Antiquarian 15-1.
Oh my gosh!
Jesus. I mean,
someone's got to explain to me from David Aragona how Fierceness is half the price of Sierra Leone, guys.
I would say because Fierceness.
We all love David. Someone's got to explain that to me.
I think that makes a lot of sense. There's going to be ridiculous prices in this race. It is a stacked field top to bottom, and you have a very heavy standout favorite in Sovereignty. And Fierceness has, he has a recent Grade 1 victory, and I know Sierra Leone didn't, but that was because he stepped on Irad. So you're willing to give that excuse, but Fierceness, I think with just the recency and the win over the track, I think that's what makes him 4-1. And again, you're just going to get wonky odds with it being such a deep and competitive field. I'm really curious how this race gets bet.
With a 6-5 favorite in that.
Correct.
Too.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you.
Paul, I don't want to pick on the morning lines. We love David Aragona, by the way. We love him. But Paul, in looking at their PPs and what they've done, why would Fierceness be half the price of Sierra Leone? Makes no sense to me at all.
I want to go back to something Ryan said earlier. I do think that you have to factor in post position when it's the rail and it's this particular horse. I think fierceness should be higher because of that. Yeah, I agree. Is he half the? I think he certainly should be lower than Sierra Leone because he's a better horse than Sierra Leone. But
Is he?
I did send a text to David Aragona, so I did ask to see if we can get would you have adjusted it had you seen that he drew the rail? And I said it was a very specific instance of literally just this one horse getting one position. For contrary thinking, if any jockey's within 2 lengths of that horse through the half-mile pole, they should never ride a horse again.
Well, wait, hold on, Ryan.
Like-
Hold on. You're
sorry,
bearing the.
yeah.
Hold on. You're bearing the lead. Can you repeat what David said and explain what he means by
No,
that?
I said I sent a text out to him to
No, I
see
know.
if
You quoted him. Didn't you just quote him?
No, that's
No,
what
No.
he
Ryan
was
said.
saying
That's
what he
Ryan
asked
said.
him. No, he was
that was what I asked him.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have not heard
Sorry.
back.
because just a reminder,
I
David
apologize.
Aragon, he wasn't able to adjust the classic
Correct.
odds based on the post. That was the only race
Sorry.
they didn't allow it for, which is
And
funny
got
the
it.
way it turned out in retrospect.
Got
It
it.
is.
Got it.
It is.
yeah, because it would have
Uh,
taken an extra 38 seconds to do that, Pete. So I can
Yeah, God
understand
forbid,
why
right,
they
Paul?
wouldn't let him.
Because we
How
really
fucking
needed those
stupid
odds
can
right
we
at
be in
right when
this
they
game?
drew. We needed those odds immediately.
Kyle, let me ask you a question for the classic.
Mhm.
Is Sierra Leone quick enough early if they ask him to stay near sovereignty to be able to track him and know where the favorite is?
I mean, we saw it last year. I mean, he was decently close last year in a very hot pace in the classic. So he has the ability. It's just a matter of, again, who do you want in a closing battle, between and being the odds. I think to your guys' point, I think Sierra Leone, Fierceness, and Forever Young will kind of be in a very tight race for that second, third, and fourth choice. They'll probably all be somewhere around 6 to 7 to 1, or not Fierceness. Fierceness will probably be above 4 to 1, but I don't think he'll go up, as high as Sierra Leone 8 to 1. It'll be an interesting to see what they go out at. But in terms of that, he can definitely sit close enough, but it's the matter of will he still have that devastating kick to beat someone like Sovereignty in a closing battle? But again, you are getting, at least on the screen right now, you're getting 8 times the odds to find that out. So it's whether you want to take the price or, take that or not with the price that's included in that.
The other thought I have, guys, is what do you do with Mind Frame now? I mean, Pletcher's got Antiquarian. I think, Mind Frame, they don't want to send too hard and get in the way of Fierceness. I think, this puts Fierceness in a really weird situation because I think ideally, guys, I'd like to sit the pocket. But in order to sit the pocket in this race, Patrick, he has to go. Like, he has got to be ridden aggressively right out of the gate. And he's definitely faster than Mind Frame early. He's faster than, I guess you could argue he's faster than anyone in this race early other than Contrary Thinking. So if you like Fierceness still, Pat, I think you descend and you just try to sit on the inside, hope that you get a pocket trip and take your chances, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think they have to do that. Yeah, they're in such a bind now with this. I can't believe it felt like this. But yeah, no, it's they got to go. He's got to go forward here. Johnny has to. So I don't know.
Patrick, do you think Fierce is the second choice at post time?
I do not. No,
Who do you think is
I think Sierra Leone will be.
second choice?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick, let's whip around that real quick. Ryan, second choice. Not your second choice by the.
No, I
odds
know.
choice.
I'm thinking. I'm stumped on how this race gets bet after Sovereignty. I'll say Forever Young.
Will be second choice.
Yeah.
People in the chat, I'd love to hear people say in the chat who will be the second choice at post time. Kyle.
I think Fierceness still will be the second choice. I think he'll be 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1. I think is how it'll shake out.
Well, 7 to 1 won't be second choice.
Correct.
I know. I meant 5 for these top 3 or the 3 horses I mentioned before. I think Fierceness will be 5 to 1 second choice.
Okay. Paul.
The second choice has to be lower than 5 to 1, doesn't it?
Yes. Just by math, yes.
Yeah, I
Who
was
will
going
it
to
be?
say Forever Young the way Ryan did, but I think because of he won out there from the 1, regardless of, not everyone has no life like us and memorizes these races. There are going to be people there who just look at the PPs and say, "Oh, he won out of the 1 at Del Mar," not knowing he almost ran onto the highway. So I guess I would. And the other thing is because there's such a gap in the morning line, I guess if pressed, I'd have to say still Fierceness. But I think Forever Young will take a lot of action. I hear a lot of people like him.
And Paul, before we let you have a final comment, what did Mr. Mott have to say on FanDuel?
You know, Bill is the best. I love him. He's very uninteresting. You know, just that he's improved. The one telling comment he made, I saw in a press note. I don't know who it was, but he was asked, does he have to improve over how he's run because he's running against older horses now? And Mott said maybe. And I think that's a very telling comment, knowing Mott, because Mott is the all-time guarded. You know, you would expect him to say, well, yeah, well, naturally, you know, going against older horses. He said maybe. I think Mott is as confident in this horse as he maybe in any horse he's had since Cigar. And that's just
Wow.
100% speculation. That when I tell you I have no inside information from Bill Mott,
Sure.
please take it to the only shot I have is if I get it from someone else. But I just think he's supremely confident in this horse. So yeah, he was just saying how basically kind of echoed what Ryan said, that
Yeah.
you know, he looks stronger. He's gotten bigger and stronger as the years gone on.
I mean, like anything, Paul, right now he's going to have to run down better horse than he's ever run down, and he's going to have to hold off a better horse than he's ever had to hold off. So in the end, isn't that really what it comes down to?
Who's he running down?
But I mean, like if Fierceness gets a good trip, Fierceness is a better horse than any horse that Sovereignty's had to run
Forever
down.
Young could be in front too.
And Forever Young could get the jump, and then he has to hold off, say, Sierra Leone, who no one's been close to him closing. So Sierra Leone.
Well, he's not. I mean, Pete, I could see him a scenario where maybe Fierceness gets the jump and he doesn't run him down. I will fall flat on my face if someone runs by him in the stretch.
Oh, I agree, but
Sierra Leone included from even if he's even with him.
If he's even, yeah.
I see no scenario where anyone runs by him in the stretch. But
I mean,
I've been wrong a lot. Just go upstairs and ask my wife. She'll tell you.
Guys, quick production meeting here in the middle of the show. Here's what I'm going to do. First of all, if any of you guys have to leave, feel free. We have almost 700 people watching. It's even more than we're watching 25 minutes ago. So we're gonna stay on till 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. Again, if any of you guys have to leave, feel free to excuse yourself. We're gonna go on for another 25 minutes only because our numbers are fantastic and there's a ton of people in the chat that want to talk. So again, if any of you guys have to excuse yourself for the night, Pat, you gotta go.
I gotta hit the road, not to crash the party here, but
all right, Pat, thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it, you coming on, and it's a fascinating show. Thanks, Pat.
Awesome time, guys. I'll talk to you guys. Bye.
Take care.
Later, bud.
Let's go to a few other races while we have a minute here. By the way, I think the second choice will be Fierceness. And Paul, we have to understand that even the Breeders' Cup, there's a lot of casual bettors. And don't laugh, everyone. The one hole will take more money than normal because it's the one. People just like betting the one. That there's been proof of that, and that he's second choice morning line. And you're right, Paul. I'd say 70% of the bettors on Breeders' Cup Day will not even know that he had trouble at the start of the Pacific Classic. So the sharp money will, but I mean the chance of him doing that again. Actually, you know what's weird, Paul? The fact that he did it once, does that make it less likely he'll do it again? Like,
yeah, I said that.
Like he knows that he knows the temporary rail is there, and he'll be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and again, you know,
right?
You would understand Johnny being caught by surprise last time. You don't expect your horse to duck in, although horses run to open spaces, as you've heard before.
It does make me wonder. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I think I'd be more concerned about the one in general. You know, I just don't think it's a great spot. And neither does Todd Pletcher, because if you listen to him this morning, he was begging on FanDuel not to get it. And when he was interviewed by Andy Biancone.
Well, and the other thing is, I think the one thing you have to give Fierceness credit for, Paul, and I'd love to hear what everyone else has to say, the fact that he was finally able to rate in behind horses. I know the quality wasn't nearly as good. Okay. But the fact that he was able to take dirt, Paul and Ryan, and sit in behind comfortably is a huge advantage in this race because he's probably going to have to do it again. Wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Ryan. I mean, you would have thought there was no chance if he didn't do what he did in the Pacific Classic, right? Like, because going into that race, we would have expected he couldn't have won that race. The old fierceness wouldn't have been able to win the Pacific Classic. At least that's what most people think, right?
Yeah, he certainly showed that. I mean, yeah, he certainly showed that he can overcome adversity in there. But Howard brought up the class of that field, and not to mention that Umberto did not make a single, like, he didn't flinch at journalism when he saw Fierceness make that move. So he didn't put any pressure on him. Fierceness made a very decisive move under Johnny V. And I credit Johnny V a lot for that. He got him into a comfortable enough position, made the move at the right time, and got the job done. But it's kind of like when you see a maiden special weight runner finally drop to maiden claiming and they meet their friends. It'll make any horse look like a super horse. And I'm not trying to say that, Fierceness isn't a good horse. He's grown up a lot. I just and thoughts on journalism. We said this on Emmett's show. I think he's going to be a little more forward. I expect him to be within a length of Sovereignty the entire time. If he's not, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Trying to run down Sovereignty if you're journalism. If you get in front of him, he's going to run you down. And if Paul said it, if Sovereignty has the lead in the stretch, I can't think of a scenario in which Sovereignty gets past.
Kyle, your thoughts on the jockey switch with journalism, and will it matter much at all? Jose Ortiz instead of Umberto. He does get a good draw. What did he get? 9, I believe, for?
He got.
Sorry,
He got
9.
Yes.
9. Thoughts on journalism, who is the same morning line right now as Mind Frame?
I think money taking wise, it will matter. In terms of actual race, I don't think it'll matter much at all. I think they're looking for a fresh face per se on top of him. And obviously it might not hurt, but I don't really think, Umberto's gotten him into trouble for sure. I don't think anyone can argue that, but I really don't think he's done that bad of a job. And switching to someone like Jose, who's obviously a very talented jockey in his own right, I don't think it's going to make that much a difference. I think people are going to bet journalism more now because they're saying, oh, Jose's on him instead, so we're taking him at 10-1, rather than the fact that, how it actually might shape up on race day.
In the end, Kyle, he's just not. He might just not be good enough. And that's the problem.
That's my point.
Especially
right?
going a mile and a quarter. I don't think he's good enough.
I've been huge on him for, all the way through. And obviously I've been wrong multiple times on him, right multiple times. I just don't think he's as good as what's in this race right now. And I think that's what hinders him more than the jockey.
Yeah.
Peter, I don't know how much money he's going to take, but I think he's been one of the most overbet horses on the weekend.
He's going to take, people just know his name, right?
I don't see it at all against this field at all.
I'm not saying that he is up to the caliber of these horses, but isn't he clearly the 5th best horse? Or no?
Well,
I
don't think clearly. No, I don't think so.
Saying,
he's behind,
I would say.
Honestly, let's be honest about it. He's behind Fiercest. He's behind Forever Young, probably, right?
Oh, definitely.
He's behind Sovereignty. He's behind Sierra Leone. I would be happy to put a side bet that Antiquarian's going to beat him, Ryan. That's just my opinion.
Sure.
I'm a big fan.
I think
what do you want to do?
Might be better.
10 on it?
Yeah, we'll talk on the side, Ryan. Sure.
Okay.
I'll go straight up. I'll go straight up with you on that. How's that?
100%. I would say
cool.
Antiquarian, after the top 4, which Sierra, Sovereignty, Forever Young, Fierceness, you can argue Mind Frame or Antiquarian. I think both of those are logical. Antiquarian probably a little bit more in terms of who the 5th choice is. But I would say with how well the 3-year-old form has held up this year, I couldn't put Baeza. I don't get Nevada Beach love whatsoever. Even though he's up and coming, I don't see it with the amount of consistency and improvement we've seen from the current 3-year-olds. But Antiquarian's a very fair one.
You're going to have to give me a little bit because Antiquarian's be twice the price or close to twice.
Not on the morning line.
That doesn't matter. What the hell does that matter?
No, that's a straight up bet. That's a straight up bet.
It's a straight up bet.
Hey, Pete, stay out of this, man. You're not. Where did Pete come from with this, Paul? You got to put his 2 cents in. It's not even his bet. What is he talking?
I'm Chauncey Billups. I'm Chauncey Billups in this thing. Yeah.
We got to
Hey,
get one.
Pete, can we go to the sprint, please?
Yeah.
Ryan, I know that we should get Jackson on right now. Actually, you know what? You want to reach out to Jackson, see if he wants to come on about Copion real quick, Ryan?
Let me see.
He's got the link. I sent it out, emailed. See if he's available. But while he's doing that, and we're going to bring this up right now, and Pete, I'll let you talk about Copion, who's really talented. But when you look at the race carefully, okay, Banishing is not a speed horse. Lovesick Blues is not a speed horse. Patriot Spirit is more, in this field, I'd say more mid-pack to stalking. Big City Lights won't be going because Copion's to his inside. Vankman is not really a speed horse. Imagination is more stocky. So is Nakatomi. I mean, the real speed in this race is American Stage, Ben Tornado, and Straight No Chaser, right? And at least in my opinion. I would assume you somewhat agree with that. So,
the problem with Copion is the best horse in the race is fast.
Right, but isn't there a scenario in which Copion breaks aggressively and just sits and let the outside speed go and just sits a perfect pocket trip?
Could, yeah. But you're going to have to. It's always the problem with this. If Ben Tornado clears, say, and Ben Tornado is the one that Copion has to try and run down, then that's tough to run down that horse and then hold off who I think are some pretty good closers. I think that's where I think in these races. Go ahead, Paul.
No, I'm finished, Pete. I was just going to say,
isn't that a little different than like our normal races we watch? Is you could beat the horse you're trying to run down, but you generally don't have such high quality horses then coming at you still. So you have to hold off sort of two levels. And I think that's maybe where Copion would have. I didn't like, I mean, the 6 is just questionable for her too.
Yes.
So the rail, the 6, the speed,
that's what I was
is she
gonna
going to
say.
get? I mean, that's a lot.
I didn't want to interrupt you, Pete, but go ahead, Ryan.
No,
I think
please. Go ahead.
if this was 7 furlongs and Copion had the rail, I actually like her a lot more, Ryan, because she would have time to make some decisions. She has no time to make decisions. She's got to go now very aggressively. I have to look at her PPs. I'm not sure she's been inside too often, Ryan. I'll have to look at
I
it.
have them, by the way. If you want me to bring them up?
Yeah, bring them up, Pete. I think Copion's a fascinating, horse to talk about this weekend.
Does anyone know how many Breeders' Cup Sprint winners there have been who have never run 6 furlongs going into the race?
It's a great question. 0?
I'm going to say
correct.
0.
Does anyone know how many Breeders' Cup Sprint winners there've been who have never won at 6 furlongs going into the race?
I'm going to say 0.
0.
1. Triniberg. Triniberg.
Oh,
wow. Also, we are going to have the #1 person in the Copion fan club join and be able to talk about her.
Okay,
because
so
Jackson did just get home.
Good luck to all of you with Copion.
Copion drew the rail in the Sandy Nez in her second lifetime start, but that was going 2 turns.
Yeah, against 4 horses, Howard, too.
Right. Other than that, she's never
horses.
drawn. She's never drawn the rail, and certainly's never done it against this quality. So I know you said he's coming on, Ryan?
Yeah, he said he just got home, so he's grabbing his computer and he's going to hop on. I will say,
Jackson Muniz, everyone, people that want to know, Ryan, hold on. Jackson Muniz, fantastic co-host of Pacific Horse Players with Ryan, also co-host of The Gallop Out, also with Ryan, and does a great job on in the Money Media, also as a writer, as an author, is a huge fan of Copion. I honestly have no idea of his opinion. I'm guessing, Ryan, and if he told you, don't say anything. Guys, I'm guessing he will not like that post. Would that be fair?
I do not know his thoughts.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I just texted him, "Oh no," is all I said after the post position draw.
Okay.
And then he is grabbing his laptop and he'll hop on.
He's probably got to run out to the car, right? That's
yeah. He was he was the Honda handicapper, man. Earlier today on our show, he brought it back for the first time in a while.
Nice.
Oh wow, okay.
Nice.
Nakia Towery 4112. Thank you very much. Ben Tornado is a beast. They're about to unleash the source. Boy, I hope you're right. Let's do this, guys, while we're waiting for again, we're gonna have a special guest here as Jackson Muniz will come on in just a minute. Let's do this, guys. We gotta do it. We have over 700 people. We have a fantastic Kyle, I'll let you promote this again. We've got a fantastic power pick tip sheet. Go ahead, Ryan. A great tip sheet. If you're not familiar with us or the show, it is only $35. Go ahead and Kyle talk about it, and then I'll bring up on the screen our website where they can go to purchase this.
Yep. Sounds like at least I did a decent job last time, Pete. But so this is all done through our podcast, website, hhhracingpodcast.com. And and again, as I said earlier, as unbiased as I can be on this screen, you get a ton of information for the money that you get. It says it's, and Howard updated, it's now 30 pages of information here for this Breeders' Cup, both Friday and Saturday. You will not only get top 3 picks from every single co-host and host here on the HHH Racing Podcast, you will get full write-ups of every single Breeders' Cup race, including spot plays, best bets, everything you need to crush your bets, if you will. This Breeders' Cup, we have you covered. If you go to our website, hhhracingpodcast.com, again, right there in the middle, it says Power Picks Tip Sheet. You click Breeders' Cup Power Picks, and it brings you to the screen that you're seeing right now. As you scroll down, Howard, you can actually see what's included with your subscription, what are the subscription options. Again, if you are a current Power Pick subscriber for Saturday on Patreon, you get a $10 discount. That's the $35. If you're not a Power Pick subscriber, again, it's only a $10 quote unquote upcharge, if you will, to $45. Again, I've seen less information go for double the price. And as you see highlighted on the screen right now, it's all done through PayPal or Venmo directly to Howard, and Howard will send you them on Thursday evening. However, the deadline is the day before that. It's Wednesday, October 29th at noon Eastern. Again, that's just to ensure that we have everybody's information on there. And you can see Howard's looking up right now. We actually have previous editions of these from 22, 23, and 2024, so you guys can see exactly what you get for your money.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We have stats. We've got we're all gonna make our selections for all the races. This is last year, and then we have write-ups. We have best bets. We have ABC grids from myself, Pete, and Paul, and then we have write-ups on each race. This was Pete's from last year.
Yeah, you could forward past that one.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a bomb that won that one for sure.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's mine. You can scroll past that.
Right,
I'm just kidding. But no,
the rest
it really
of them were
is.
all good, though. The rest of them were
It
all
really
awesome.
is a lot of good information, again, from everyone.
Absolutely. Everyone should look. Sorry, Kyle. Everyone should look into it for
good.
sure. All right, here we go. Mr. Copion himself, Jackson Muniz. Jackson, I'm sure thanks for joining us, first of all. I'm sure notice. I know you've heard the news. This has been one of the craziest post draws I've ever seen for any major meeting in my entire life, with big time horses drawing the 1, the 14, the fiercest gets the rail again. Crazy. Your girl, who you've loved for a long time, Copion, draws the rail in the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Let me go ahead and bring up that field one more time. We'd love to hear your thoughts right now. Hold on one second. I actually have to take down my screen. Give me a second here. I'll bring it up right now. There you go. Jackson Muniz, your thoughts on your girl drawing the rail?
It's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. We did a little show this morning with Greg Wolf, and I said, if any of these big horses draws the inside, it's a major problem. It's a major problem. I will say, though, most of the speed drew towards the outside, which makes things a little bit easier on her. I'm kind of looking at it right now for basically the first time. I saw the Mulligan or Bentonato's outside, Straight Up Chaser's outside, Madhouse is way out there. So if she's able to just break, Banishing's not that quick, Lovesick Blue's not that quick. If she can break well and somehow work her way towards the middle of the track, she might be okay. It's a tough ask at the price she's probably going to be come Saturday.
Can I ask a question to you, Jackson?
Of course.
What's the biggest negative of this? The 6 furlong distance, Mike Smith, or the rail?
The rail. The
Okay.
distance doesn't bother me. Mike Smith doesn't bother me. The rail is a big problem. Everyone can hate on Mike Smith all they want. He's a Hall of Famer. He knows what he's doing. He shows up for the big races. It's not like he forgot how to ride a horse. It's just that he rides most races like he rides grade ones differently than he's going to ride your everyday average race, is all I'll say.
That's fair.
So I do think the rail is a massive problem. She must break well to have any kind of shot in this race.
Paul, can you give some of those stats to Jackson that you read off on the 6 furlong situation?
Yeah, no Breeders' Cup Sprint winner has ever not run 6 furlongs before, and only one winner has not won at 6 furlongs.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I mean,
what price were you planning on taking on Copion, and does this change anything for you, Jackson?
Oh yeah, it changes a lot. Absolutely. Even this morning, I think this is why you don't want to get married to opinions 3 weeks before the Breeders' Cup. This morning we were getting ready for our show, and I'm finally going through the full field for the sprint the first time. I'm like, man, this horse has a shot. This horse has a shot. This horse has a mare. It's not like I was, all in on Copion. There were several horses in here you can make pretty good cases for it. And it's going to be very difficult for her now that she does have the rail. As far as the price goes, maybe she'll be 5-1 now. I feel like her drawing the rail is going to throw off a lot of people on this filly, and I still think she's arguably the most talented in the field. But there are definitely significant hurdles for her to overcome.
Is there anything else, Jackson? I know you were not home. Did you see some of the other big stories? Fiercest got the rail. The Brian horses, Gestadt and Precise get the 14 and 13 in that order. We saw some crazy things tonight.
I've only seen 3 things. I saw Fearns just got the rail. That doesn't matter at all. It's the classic. There's a quarter mile to the first turn. It makes zero difference. But on Friday, the turf races, especially the filly, I can't think of her name right now. Precise drawing the 13 is gonna make people think twice, maybe 3 times about the BCBC. I think because she was going to be the shortest price favorite potentially of the entire weekend. It's kind of a Lake Victoria 2.0 situation with her stuck way out there. It is, I would argue, her drawing the 13 is more difficult than Copion drawing the rail in the sprint. I mean, that is not an easy thing to overcome. She may just be better than everyone, and it won't matter if she's 3 wide on each turn because she's that much better. But it's not going to be easy for her either.
Pete, can you go to the Juvenile, please? The other thing, Jackson, the other big news, at least in our opinion, I know it's a small field, but Ted Noffey drawing just outside Brandt, absolutely perfect, we think, for Ted Noffey.
Yeah, I like it. This is the first time I've actually seen this race, but isn't Brandt going to send and Ted's just going to sit on his flank the whole way? And they're kind of going to try to make it a little match race of their own? I would think.
Is Ted Noffey quick enough to actually be on Brandt's flank?
Well, I would think he's going to have to. I think if he lets Brandt go, and we can say what we want about Brandt. Brandt is still very, very talented. And if you let
him go, but I'm saying, I think if he's 2 or 3 off, that's fine. No.
I would be worried if he's 2 or 3 in front of everyone else. I don't care if he goes. I don't care how fast
really?
he goes.
If Brandt, that's going to make Ted Noffey go faster than he wants to, though. No.
It's a very, very fine line to draw, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this race unfolds. I love the draw. I think it complicates things for both horses. I think it's going to make things interesting for sure.
And I know let's do one more thing with Jackson, then we'll start wrapping up the show, guys. Can you go to the last race, Pete? Jackson Muniz is covering the filly and mare turf, the last race of the day. That's correct, right, Jackson?
No.
No? Okay. I'm sorry.
Ryan's
we have a trade.
We have a trade.
I thought I was covered.
Live on YouTube, you're telling this now? All right, so what are you covering, Jackson?
I'm doing the Distaff now.
Okay, well, then let's go to the Distaff field to give Jackson his fair credit there. This is the first time you're seeing it, so we'll just shut up and let you look at it.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did Baffert draw? The 8. Well, dry powder got to her outside. That's going to be a little interesting. Not dry powder. Now I'm thinking of the wrong horse. Scottish Lassie is what I was thinking of. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters too much, honestly, in that race. But I do believe if Seismic Beauty of this summer shows up, she's probably going to win this thing. That's my initial opinion. I'm going to do all the work tonight on this race and have it ready by tomorrow morning. But at this point, no one in this field has done anything nearly as fast as Seismic Beauty has in her last 2 races. So we're either going to have to see a big step down from her or a significant move forward from someone else in this field.
Let's end with this, guys, and this will be the very last question I have for my panel. And how about giving a round of applause at home there for everyone tonight joining us for almost 2 hours. We're not planning on going this long. Thank you all, you guys, really, for coming on. We have a lot of work to do, like complete the power pick tip sheet, and I got work to do. So I'm going to just quick whip around. Now that we see the post draws, it's a very simple question, guys, because people want to make money this weekend no matter their price. So irregardless of the post time odds, the most likely winner of the weekend, irregardless of the post time odds, we'll just go Pete, and then we'll just go we'll just go snake around. Pete Visco.
I'll probably still go Ted Noffey.
Paul?
Sovereignty.
Wow.
I knew that was coming.
Kyle?
I still want to go Precise. I really do. And I know she drew the outside, but I really do think she's just head and shoulders above everybody else in that field. If she gets any type of trip, I think she wins.
We'd love to hear your answer in the chat. Who is the most likeliest winner on the weekend, irregardless of their odds? We have Ted Noffey.
I like that from
You've
Matt.
got Ted Noffey. We have Sovereignty. We have Precise, maybe. Ryan?
Nisos.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. That's the most,
By a
that's the
block,
most likely
guys.
winner.
By
Yeah,
a
that's
block.
right. Yeah, that's the
Did
one.
someone withdraw that I'm not aware of?
Nope.
Okay.
By the way, Matorius is in, Jackson. Got the rail.
He is in.
I did
Just
see
to let you know.
that. Yeah.
Jackson?
I think it's Seismic Beauty. She is so much faster than everyone else in that field up to this point. It's not even close.
Because Darth Vader drew the 12, I can't believe I'm saying this because I was not planning on saying this. I actually agree with Jackson. I think it's Seismic Beauty and Ted Noffey would be a very close second.
agree.
It's just a 2-year-old. That's the only.
Nisos,
It's
guys.
2-year-olds.
Nisos is the answer.
Nisos.
I
I
don't
like-
trust him, Ryan.
What?
Why?
Okay,
I mean,
wait.
on the
What if-
on the
Why?
track,
Because
there's
he's
no reason
been
to
out.
ever
He's
not
ouchie
to-
his entire. He's ouchie, and he's facing a bunch of horses that won grade ones. And he's
When
faced
he's-
in his guys. It's not all about final time and buyer. He's been
No, I
facing
know.
nobody. Nobody.
Well, I would. His best race was the Grade 1 Churchill Downs off a layoff, and he ran
That was an
massive in
unbelievable
there.
effort. I was there. It was amazing.
So when he faced the best horses, he stepped right up against them. He's not facing
Okay.
any of those in here. Is
Okay.
what I'm saying.
He probably is, but I don't. Something about him I don't trust.
And
All right.
What do
fair
you
enough.
want me to say?
I love this. Mike Gillum,
So,
obviously
there
a
you go.
very talented.
Tamara.
in
Hey,
his
Mike.
own-
What's
his-
up, Mike? How you doing?
Tamara is his most likely winner on the entire card.
Oh,
And I
wow.
First
love
time we
that.
said her name
I
today.
love that.
I love it. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it on the screen right here. We really appreciate everyone watching and listening. We have almost 800 people watching right now. Thousands of people watch this show tonight, and we have great coverage on this network on the HHH Racing Podcast YouTube channel. Tomorrow night is our Friday preview. Wednesday night is our Saturday preview. We have 2 tape shows coming up also with our fantastic young handicappers. Pacific Horse Players is covering the first 4 Breeders' Cup races on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. And then Kyle Roscoe and the Bet and Boozing guys are covering the early pick 5 on Friday. So we've got a lot of work to do and a lot of shows coming up. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You will not, and smash the like button, of course. You will not regret doing any of those things. For Pete Visco, Paul Halloran, Kyle Roscoe, Ryan Anderson, and Jasmine Muniz, this has been a very exciting post-draw episode of Picks and Ponies, episode 436. Crush your bets this upcoming weekend, Breeders' Cup 2025. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
If you have not followed his Triple H Horse Racing podcast, you're missing out. It's one of the best podcasts in the country.